Hello, Abby. I'm Brittany.
Yeah.
And we're going to college.
What are we here for?
Abby's the one that's winning the argument of what they're doing or what they're wearing.
When we bought these shoes, it was a huge argument.
You can hear them like big in the bathroom. Over in this. No, we're not. We're over there.
But it's more like, oh, let's go with the flow, whatever.
I know you choose to just have joy through all the situations.
How would you do a highlight if you're a trophy? Get it on right. I'll do some traveling after we graduate, so we might go to Europe.
Yes.
Oh, wow. There's so much uncertainty about what's going to happen.
Just secured your first job in a theater.
We don't really know if we'll get a job or where we'll get a job. It's an exciting time, which is super nerve-wracking also.
If they want it, it doesn't matter that it's a challenge, they're going to go after it.
My name's Abby Hensel, and I'm Brittany Hensel. We are 22 years old. People have been curious about us since we were born, for obvious reasons. We're identical twins who are conjoined. But our parents never let us use that as an excuse. While life as a conjoined twin sometimes has its challenges, I like this, but I don't need it. We were raised to believe that we could do anything we wanted, so we do. We like to think that the most amazing thing about us is we're just like everyone else. We really are normal, but I'm definitely more normal than Brent. Whatever. Anyways, this is the story of our normal, regular life. Well, our normal, conjoined life. This is our life. Well, I'm Abby. I'm Brittany. We are 22, and we're at Bethel, going to college. And this is our house. We have 7 roommates. It's always crazy, always busy, but it's fun. These are our roommates. This is Katie, Allie, and Kayla. This is our mom, Shane. Katie's idea to put this up about everything shameful in our life. Kayla, we had to coordinate. Mary Jo had a nice project that she was thinking fit. This is Allie's dad.
We call it the shout house because we're all very loud people and you're never gonna have a quiet time in here.
Quiet at all. We're so loud. We're loud in general, but we're quiet compared to the rest of our roommates. You hear Kayla laugh from my room upstairs. Everybody's loud, laughing, screaming, yelling. Loud. We're loud.
When they're the loudest is when they're coming down the stairs.
You can't let them wear heels or it's just too loud.
Stop there.
No.
You sound like 4 people watching.
Yeah. We did a documentary when we turned 16. And when we were 11.
My name's Abigail Brad Hensel, and Brittany Lee Hensel, and don't you dare say anything.
So we've been on a couple shows. Obviously, we've changed a lot in 7 years, so it's good to get an update. People still think we're 16. I'm not. We are about to graduate. You don't know where you're going to get a job. You don't know where you're going to live. So we're trying to find as much hangout time with our friends as we can. Typically, we like to go out and get appetizers or something to eat. Everybody, we often just go as like a big group of us and our roommates and a couple other girls. It's so fun, absolutely. We're always laughing about something, doing something stupid, crazy.
All right, whoever would like to go first? Oh, pick me. Right here.
We will have chicken quesadilla.
Chicken quesadilla, sounds good.
And if there is, sure, chicken wings. Is that what you want to share?
As friends, all of us are very protective of them, and when you hear people talking about them or people making comments about them, it's just, we totally forget about it. Like, we don't see them as anything different than we are.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Where can I put that fries?
How hot are they?
Sometimes the buffalo's super hot. Well, we all shared meals that night, so typically when we go out, we just pick a couple and have everybody eat. But if we're sharing a meal, it's just too much food for just one of us to have our own plate. We just share because it's way too much food, so we just gotta pick what we both like to eat. So
I'm having trouble eating this.
How did you eat two?
I won! Okay, there's there's 2 bones.
I understand that.
Some both bones were in one way.
Okay. There's still things that we're figuring out about each of them just because there are so many things that they share and that they are so alike in. I don't know all the specifics. They have 2 hearts, 2 sets of lungs, 2 stomachs, and then I think everything like below the waist is just one. Like they have one reproductive system and Bert just controls the left side and Abby controls the right side of the body.
Would you ladies let me take a picture? It'd probably be a lot easier for me to do it than one of you. Act like your friends.
When I first met them, I just thought, what is life like for them? Because it's hard to, put myself in their shoes. Now they're just couple of girls.
All right, ladies, it's dessert time.
Yeah,
Here you
this is pretty. Thank you. Hold on, this is pretty.
I want to try these marshmallows.
Here, eat that. I don't want it. So we got some fondue, and there's marshmallows there. Nobody ate the marshmallows, so then I decided to play Chubby Bunny by ourselves.
I do kind of want to see this.
What? Say it.
We got one. All right, come on.
Don't make them laugh though.
Chubby Bunny is where you take marshmallows and stick them in your mouth. Every time you put a marshmallow in your mouth, you have to say Chubby Bunny. You have to do this, see how far you can go.
You have a bigger mouth than I keep going.
I'll try.
Okay.
All right, now somebody punch your cheeks real quick.
I have a serious question. How would you do the highlight if you're choking?
Yeah, you really do. There she goes.
I know, but then, you know what's interesting? But to stop myself, I sneeze.
Stop myself.
That we wanted live just like everyone else does, and I think that's part of what has helped it be so normal is that there's no difference between them and any one of us. They're by far the bravest girls I've ever met.
And one of our good friends, we met in college. We've been friends with her since freshman year, actually. She's super great. She's just fun to be around. Always has something fun to do. So she decided she went to a birthday party. My second birthday party.
Can I get a medium iced vanilla latte?
And then, can I have a caramel iced latte?
Sure, what size do you like?
Medium.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She just wanted to meet up for coffee and decide who we were going to invite and what we were going to do.
Oh, birthday party. Here we go. We could have it in my house.
Okay. Who's your invite?
What?
Your house? Invite all your roommates?
Your house.
Our roommates?
Thank you.
Welcome.
I met Abby and Brittany at the end of our freshman year. Now that we're at the end of college, we've definitely shared a lot of memories over the last few years and really gotten to know each other.
And then what should we eat?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? You have ice cream bar?
We can get a bunch of toppings.
Okay, perfect. Like chocolate and caramel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our group of friends, we do a lot of things out. We go to a lot of concerts, games, shows, and it's amazing to me because everywhere that they go, they get the stares, they get the looks, they get the remarks generally, and I just don't know how they do that every day.
I don't
Is it warm enough for a bonfire?
Yeah, it's warm enough.
Bonfire.
Okay, that sounds good.
So great. Okay, perfect. That was wanted. Live just like everyone else does, and I think that's part of what has helped it be so normal is that there's no difference between them and any one of us. Like they just do anything that anyone wants to do.
Should we go get decorations now so we don't have to do it next week?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. So we decided that it would be best to go to the party store right after coffee. Oh my gosh, caffeine affects us so much. Brittany gets wrapped around. I have like a super sensitive heart, and so like caffeine just like kind of kicks it. One time in the winter, I had 3 different things of caffeine, and I was like, hey everybody, let's go. Just shaking. It doesn't affect Abby at all. Like her heart doesn't get wrapped at all. I get like energy, but my heart doesn't race.
Alright, here we go.
Aaron had already set up a bunch of stuff at her house and got a bunch of different decorations and a pinata and stuff like that. So we decided to just go pick up a couple more streamers and a couple more balloons and some cups of balls and stuff like that. Blue and yellow shirts? Yeah. 1 or 2? Maybe one of these. One of these is a one color. And we got helium balloons. And other balloons. So we got some cool swirly balloons. That was fun.
I feel like I have a very equal friendship and relationship with both Abby and Brittany, which I think is really cool because I've never felt like I'm closer to one or the other. I feel like I've really gotten to know both of their personalities, and I can tell like when I'm talking to Abby versus when I'm talking to Brittany, and like who wants to do what. Here we are.
And now they're dancing.
Well, Brittany's bossy and super sassy, and she's the quiet one. I'm loving it. I think that she's crazy, but she is.
Generally, Abby's the louder one.
You know, it's pretty well.
Okay, so we need
Wants to go, yep, or bake, yep. But we knew that the party was going to be the next day.
Okay, here's the chocolate chip. Chocolate chip.
So Katie decided to make a whole bunch of stuff. I have butter. Oh, I have butter.
Vanilla?
I have butter.
Okay.
Do you have vanilla? No. I have vanilla. Who's ready for a sugar high?
Hey, peanut butter. You guys, this is the peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Where's peanut butter?
We're gonna figure it out.
We went to a different grocery store, which is why we were so lost. That was really crazy. Where's the peanut butter?
It's actually around the corner by the bread section.
When I think about me and my sister, I'm like, this would never work. It's funny because they're so different, but they can read each other's minds so well that even with how different they are, they always end up saying the same thing.
And we have butter.
When you think about it, like, you can finish your best friend's sentence and you're not around them your entire life 24/7. And so it makes sense that they can just do that so easily.
You ready? Can we make white chocolate chip sticks? Puppy Chow is so good. It's rice cereal with peanut butter chocolate chips, and then you melt those together and you mix them, and when it's just cool, you put powdered sugar on it. It's so good. It's better when it's warm.
Fiona got the puppy chow. Come back up. Hi, Daddy. This is the other one. Oh, this is for the band.
We're very coordinated, and I feel like because we've learned together to be coordinated, well, I control the right side and I control the left side. Everything's just easy and natural for us. That was so good. Like this? Yeah, I don't think you want to go whole thing. You're just cleaning the toilet. No.
I'm not even.
When it comes to decisions, we definitely compromise, obviously, because we have to all the time. But we definitely take turns on things and what we want to do, or like work it out where each of us is happy and try to find a happy medium between things.
Oh, you should hear them. None fighting. It is so funny. I wake up sometimes in the morning, they're arguing about what's to wear. They're similar, but there's just so many differences. It's kind of weird how different they are. Abby is definitely more outspoken.
I have to wake coffee at 9 a.m.
Abby's a little bit more type A, like, Brit, stay on task, gotta stay on task. Abby's the one that's winning the argument of what they're doing or what they're wearing. I want to say high maintenance,
Okay.
but it's more like all ducks in a row, and Brit's more like, oh, let's go with the flow, whatever.
Allie has the finished product of the puppet show. Everybody admire. Abby is probably the more outgoing, loud one, but when it comes to doing stuff, she's a homebody, so where I'd rather go out. Well, Brittany's bossy and super sassy, and she's the quiet one, and nobody thinks that she's crazy, but she is. That's a great friend. Baby, we just everybody. I love her.
Brit is just a lot more funny and weird. She always has a little bit of attitude, and it's just funny because she's just so cute and she's so small, and you just wanna. She's just hilarious. Her reactions to things are a lot more laid back and like chill.
Yeah, she doesn't really say much until it needs to be said, and then don't argue with her. Yeah, absolutely. They know us pretty well.
Brittany always has a very warm heart. Yeah, is how she describes it.
Yeah, I just
You just
say
love
it.
us. Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Say it. How do you feel about us right now? As we're all standing here together.
I'm loving you.
Okay. Yeah, we love birthdays in our friend group, so we wanted to celebrate them and celebrate all the things they always do for us on our birthdays too.
The night of the party, we decided to go early and help Aaron decorate and put out food and decorations and just get everything ready and clean the house and stuff like that. Aaron had a lot of stuff done already. She had balloons and streamers and those little lanterns things. But we helped blow up balloons and get food ready. Now we can blow up balloons faster. Ready? What? Get a balloon. What do we have?
Hand tied. I just blown up.
Well, do you think we can tie it between us? No, I failed! I give up.
Okay, maybe you should be streamers. You look like a mini baseball. That's the card you got. we love birthdays in our friend group, and so we wanted to celebrate them and celebrate all the things they always do for us on our birthdays too.
I made this, so I want to
So we just wanted to have some people over, have some fun, and just celebrate the big 22nd birthday.
And what are we here for? The 22nd birthday!
Yeah, Aaron always has super big parties, so different friends from everywhere came.
My favorite part is when I'm talking to them, they'll finish each other's sentences.
Exactly.
It's actually unbelievable. They both know what they're thinking and what they're gonna say, and I think it's awesome, and it makes me smile every time I do it.
I'm German, I'm French, I'm Polish, I'm Canadian. We had a lot of food and pizza, and we had an ice cream bar that people could come and get ice cream with, and then sprinkle different toppings on. We had a dancing game that we wanted to play on the game system. That was quite fun, weird. Nobody did it, but me. I made a fool of myself. Yeah, we have such a great group of friends, and so everybody kind of shows up to everybody's birthday parties just to like support them, and we have a good group of friends.
I really admire their relationship. I think it's beautiful how they're really supportive of one another, and I mean maybe they don't have a choice, but I believe that they do. They can choose their attitude towards life and how they face it, and I just like they're the epitome of teamwork and like love and respect.
The party was so good. We had fun, so much fun. It's a good night. So, super success. Okay, bye. Love you so much. In the next couple weeks, we're gonna kind of just basically get graduation, moving out of our house, our college house. There's so much uncertainty about where you're gonna be after graduation. You don't know where you're gonna live or if you're gonna get a job. But it's also exciting because you get a new chance for everything. So we'll see you when it comes.